Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So in the last videos we have seen multiple options available in Microsoft Azure Active Directory. So these are all the things we have covered so far: users, groups, external identities. So let's move on to the next topic, roles and administrator. So the roles and administrator usually in the technical term we will be calling as role based access. Okay, so what does it mean is based on their roles we are providing the access. So we are not providing over access or least access. We are just trying to give the required access for the particular administrator to do their day-to-day task or the task they intended to hired for. Let's say for if any users or any admin in your organization wanted to manage some kind of administration part on Azure section or Microsoft 365 session, you can use any one of the existing roles which is available. This roles and administrator is dedicatedly only for Azure AD and Office 365, not for Azure subscription. So Azure subscription, we have some other roles that we will be discussing on when we discuss about the Azure part. But this roles and administrator, what we are seeing in Azure AD, this is dedicatedly for only Azure Active Directory, sorry, Azure Active Directory and Office 365. So here you can see that these are all the roles which is available built in this Azure Active Directory. So Microsoft is trying to create a most privileged, most least privileged access for each and every task. They are day to day they are adding keeps adding the least privileged admin role in this section. Let's say for this whatever it is showing with this green color tag, it is newly introduced one. You can see here this is the recently introduced one or updated role. So see, earlier we not find this much of roles in this place, but Microsoft is keep working and they are producing and creating more least privileged access to perform the certain access, right? So let's say for this let's look into one of the Azure AD role. So this is one of the Azure AD role. You can see application administrator. So in this application administrator, let's see here you can find the description. User in this role can add, manage and configure enterprise application registration and manage on-premises like app proxy. So what is this application administrator role is intended for? To manage the application which we create in Azure AD or which we wanted to integrate from the gallery application, or which we wanted to do interaction with our on-premises application. So on-premise application, to interact with on-premise application through internet, we need app proxy. So with that we will discuss later on. So in this particular role, they have clearly mentioned this role is only specifically for application management. Okay, that's the reason they have provided application administrator. So the moment you can see here what are all the roles it's associated, I mean what are all the permission associated with this particular role. You can see this Microsoft.directory slash admin consent request policy, all properties, all tasks. So manage admin consent request policies in Azure AD. So if you are having this particular role, whatever the permission they have provided, it's all applicable. Okay, so all this provider permission is inherited if once we provided the administrator application administrator root to any one of the user. So here you can find the activation kind of notification, and also you can see this activation and all this is a just in time access. So that will be comes under privileged identity access management. So PIM. Okay, so if we activated PIM solution, then only this option you can able to see. Otherwise you will be just seeing the description and assignments. That's it. So since we have the premium P2 license in our tenant, that's the reason it is showing all these things. So here you can define what is the maximum hours of access you can give to a user who is holding this application administrator. So what, for that first they have to activate it. So once they activated it, how long they can use that application administrator role, so that you can define it here. So basic, this is this we are doing only for application administrator. So the same way you can do it for all the roles available. Whatever the role you think it is applicable in your organization, you can do this kind of granular level and restriction to the privileged rules by using privileged identity management. Okay, this option you will not be getting if you are using Azure AD Premium P1 license. Okay, so you can see here, and one more thing is, see, since we are having the P2 license, so that's the reason it is showing eligible assignment and expired assignments. So if you are not having that P2 license, you will be only seeing the active assignment. So in this P1 license, you won't be having this kind of eligible assignments facility. So basically the eligible assignment facility is whenever the particular administrator, application administrator, required to perform any action on the applications, any administrative activity request comes in or any ticket comes in, if they wanted to work on the application, that time they will activate the application administrator role. Till that time they are just normal user in their environment. So if they compromised, if their identity is compromised, it doesn't affect the whole organization, because that time, even though he's eligible application administrator, but he is not activated at that time, right? So to reduce the attack surface, they are bringing this kind of solution. So just in time, so whenever they need that time, they can activate it, and after that it will revoke the access. So these things, there are multiple ways we can make this activation process. You can put a approver in between, so the approver has to approve it. Once they approve it, then only the particular person holding this application administrator role in eligible assignment will be having active assignments. So once the person is moving the, I mean, once the person is having active assignment, then only he can do the administrative task. If the person is having eligible assignment, he can't able to do it until he activate it. Okay, so this is all about this roles and administrator. So as I said, so this roles and administrator, we can add it to the group also. So that we have covered in the last video itself. If you still wanted to look at that, please go ahead and check that. Okay. Uh, so many roles are available. So earlier it was not this much, but here they keep building it up. See, virtual visit administrator, office administrator. No, so many new roles I am seeing here. Yeah, so these are all the inbuilt Azure AD roles available. And if you wanted to create a custom role, you can create a custom role that is only available for certain roles only. You cannot create for everything. Let's say for this, add permission for the custom role. Currently, permission for application registration and enterprise applications are supported. So only these two roles you can provide the custom role. In the AD we have, I mean in the Azure we have extensive level of custom role creations, but in Azure AD we don't have much, since they provided almost all the roles very with the least privileged. So that's the reason they have not provided. I think you can able to see the guest inviter also here. See, there's a role is available for guest inviter also. What requirement it is met in with this role itself. So that's the reason Microsoft is not provided that much custom role creation facility. So this is fine. So this is all about these roles and administrator. So here also you can do the access review. So access review is a deep topic, and again we have to create policies based on the conditions, and we have to assign the reviewer, and the reviewer has to perform the review periodically. And the audit log also you can find. If you assign any rules to anyone, that is also will be showing here. Okay, if you activate any roles from eligible administrator to active administrator, that is also will come here. So whatever you are doing on this roles and administrator related stuff, that will it will store the logs here, so you can find those logs here itself. Okay, so these are all the things all about these roles and administrator. So as I said, the roles and administrator we can able to add through the groups also. So for that you have first the very first time when you are creating and to manage this Azure AD roles via security groups, you should be a global administrator. Then only you will be seeing this option. So once you enable this toggle to S, then you can add whatever the roles you wanted to add. Then you can add the members. Okay, and even after you created this group, only global administrator can able to add members to this group, since we have added the privileged role to this particular security group. So only guest I mean global administrator able to manage this particular security group. So this is all about this roles and administrator. If you have any doubts, please feel free to put it in the comment section. We will discuss on our upcoming videos. So have a good day, guys. If you